Finding enough quality talent is one of the biggest challenges facing employers. So joining us is the executive chair and founder of Globalization Partners, a global employment technology platform that helps companies hire, onboard, and manage employees anywhere in the world within minutes without setting up local subsidiaries. We've got Nicole Sahin. So thank you for joining us, Nicole. And you wrote the Wall Street Journal best-selling book, Global Talent Unleashed, an executive's guide to conquering the world. What inspired you to write that book?
Yeah, thank you, Jordan, and so happy to be here. I was inspired to write the book because, with Globalization Partners, we've taken all the HR, legal, and tax issues off our customers' shoulders related to going global. But there's all the softer information that companies and executives need at their fingertips about hiring and expanding a global team. So it's how do you find talent around the world? Where are the pockets of talent that companies need? And what's like the blueprint, and basically executives don't need to recreate the wheel, but they often feel like they're doing so. Mm-hmm. There's an incredible world of talent at people's fingertips if they just know where to find it. And some of the issues around cross-cultural issues that often come to light when managing people around the globe, but are much easier with a guiding.
Right. Well, what would you say is what is the biggest challenge, I guess, facing company expansion?
I mean, the biggest challenge facing company expansion right now is how do you find talent around the globe? And, that's really, it's how do you find the right people? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times that comes from the basis of fear, like if I hire somebody in another country, will they work just as hard? Will I be able to train them? Mm-hmm. And now with technology and all the tools at our fingertips, it's actually easier than ever. So sometimes it's just the fear of doing it that gets in our own ways. And that's why I wanted to provide this book to customers to demystify taking a company global.
Well, let's talk about the technology. What role has it played in unleashing the potential for global expansion?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the last 20 years have just been unbelievable. So first there was just the internet and every executive using the internet, which really made it fast and easy for us to communicate with people around the globe. But then beyond that, as we all know, Zoom during the pandemic, just, mm-hmm. Our reliance on global remote work just suddenly became so much easier. So now it's no longer that you have to hire people within a 5-mile radius of headquarters. Instead, you can hire anyone, anywhere, quickly and easily. And the potential of that, besides the potential for companies to be able to go global and access global talent pools, the potential for people to live and work where they want and have access to the best opportunities in the world, even if they don't live in New York and the Silicon Valley, is incredibly exciting. And that is what technology has unleashed for all of us.
Definitely. It's probably one of the best things that has come out of the pandemic and quarantine is that we've propelled ourselves forward and doing things that we didn't think we could do. And now we're kind of just even going past that and saying, how can we make this better for us, our companies, employees, employers, that kind of thing. So it's really, really interesting. But why are some businesses better suited for global expansion?
Yeah, some businesses, so it's small businesses and large businesses that are looking towards global expansion. If companies are only looking at small markets, they're missing, it's like, for example, the United States is only 25% of the global market. If a company expands into Europe, they've automatically doubled, their sales and marketing potential into a new part of the world and the total market size. If they expand into Asia, they've tripled their market size. So ultimately, and the potential for people, it's the same thing. The idea that there's not enough talent is false. In the global talent war, the way to be able to go, expand your revenue is to go global. The way to find the talent that we also desperately need to build our businesses often is also to go global. And so that's what we at Globalization Partners and with Global Talent Unleashed are aiming to do for our customers and our readers.
Wonderful. Well, if somebody is ready to get this going, or maybe they want to read the book, how can they get in touch with you? How can they learn a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. Global Talent Unleashed is available on Amazon.com and through Barnes & Noble. And we have a website, Global Talent Unleashed, as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm hoping this will help some people kind of expand, as we were talking about. So thank you again. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website, firstcoastliving.net.